we were like recorded this. This was actually really good.
Yeah.
Green screen.
I'm just gonna keep it, but and just like chill with it. But
There could be stuff cut from this, you know.
yeah, yo, bro. To be honest, I think there's things that I could cut from this and make this the finale for the. I don't know.
You could make it something.
I could think of a thing.
It's on your computer, no?
Yeah, I could just let me just. What's the recording thing? Let me.
Easy vibes.
So I'm gonna record to my computer and then send it to you guys after or something like that.
Dope.
So, this is kind of cool. What's next steps for your guys thing for pod for the pod?
We're trying to figure out, man.
Yeah,
because
it's probably we can use this certain ways.
Yeah, we have to figure it out, right? Or
yeah,
we're not doing this for like attention.
No, I don't want fame.
No,
I am trying to get people's attention, but not begging.
Not like influencer type of attention.
No, I do not want to be. I mean, if you're gonna send me some stuff,
if you're gonna send me the tip, look. If you're gonna send me a 1-2 tummy tea, maybe no.
Yeah.
No. You're gonna send me a tummy tea, maybe.
I'm not doing
this. Send me a couple packets. Maybe I might post some hashtag ad.
Yeah.
Or do it strictly from the podcast page.
I feel you. It sounds like it's kind of it sounds like it's a very interesting kind of road. It's trying to monetize.
It's interesting because it's one of those things where there's no definite path.
There isn't one way because it's a growing industry. Like the industry is new. It's like the actual industry new itself. So
exactly. It's not like music where cool, I could put out an album on SoundCloud and I can make money from it, some way or another without having a backing. Whereas with this is you don't know let's just say if we say Spotify right now says, oh, we want to sign you guys, right? We're getting paid now. We're getting paid, but the only thing is, you don't know what control is going to be like. If they're getting for instance, me, I say wild shit. OJ, turn it down. No. Yeah. So you don't know if you're going to be put in a box or
and where the money is usual is probably kind of boxy.
Yeah, exactly. Because none of us are Joe Budden. Right. So he has control.
Joe Budden snapped. I don't think we talk about that enough, man. Joe Budden said Joe Budden made an industry. I find
he's changed.
He didn't stay I'm just a rapper.
He doesn't want to be called a rapper anymore.
Which is that's its own thing. But I think I don't know about all of that, but Joe Budden really said, "Oh, true. I'm gonna create an industry." Did it? So I found that.
I don't even think it's the creative industries that I'm gonna change myself. Because he was just the guy who just trolled on social media, but now he does it. Now he's found a way to do it in a way where it doesn't necessarily come off as trolling because now he's going to do it and then he's going to talk about it. Right. And if you want to talk about it, let's talk face to face.
Yeah. Joe Budden's actually mad dope. I think he's really, really cool. I think he's
cool, but he's one of those guys I could take in doses as well.
Yeah, I think I was annoyed when he was on Everyday Struggle. I wasn't sure how I felt about him. I liked him a lot because he was Joe and he represented the older hip hop, and so I messed with his perspective. But I do thought he was a little extra for no reason. But I think he's found a bit of a medium. I think now he's a bit more leveled out. Maybe because he signed a contract and they.
Yeah, I think so too. But then I watch I've watched a couple episodes of what was that? The show at Remy Ma, State of the
I love that show.
State of the Union.
I
State
love
of the
that
Culture.
show.
Yeah.
I love that
right?
show.
So, but the thing with that is what I find with Joe Biden, because like he's one of those guys where I feel like he has to let everyone know he's in charge.
Right. Yeah. He's kind of like insecure. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like this is yeah, this is mine. You're gonna say that to me on my show?
Yeah.
Like he's that guy. Like he has to let everyone know that there is like a little bit of an insecurity.
I wonder if it comes from, I think, maybe being snaked on in the music industry. I wonder if he's kind of also too, because he's a pioneer in this new industry. So
Yeah.
people are probably trying to get into your bag often. So I wonder if that's.
Yeah, music snaked him. Complex snaked him.
Yeah, so and he just figured out really that like he was he
wasn't
complex or
he's the product.
He's the product.
Yeah, he realized he's the product, not complex. Everything else is just a machine.
It was probably.
I used to go on the complex website every day.
I thought it was like my secret.
Yeah, it was definitely really cool.
I used to go on that website every
the 2010s, like Complex News with Jinx.
He's on thing now, right?
He's on State of the Culture. Jinx is dope. I really I've been watching Jinx. I fuck with Jinx.
I don't know much. I don't know much about him outside of.
He's definitely one of those hypebeast dudes that are doing that. He was a Complex for a long time. Hypebeast dude doing his thing, and like
it's like Joe De La Puma.
I don't know. There's something different about like hip hop or black music perspectives from black people. I don't know what it is, whether or not the person's into it a lot or not. But there's something that come like there's a certain like cultural quotient added to like perspectives from black people on black music, whether or not the person's listened to that music a lot or not. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm like biased, but I don't know why. It's just different for me.
I think too with Complex, they only really talk about like the mainstream stuff because they've gone that way, which like again
which makes sense.
It makes sense, right? But I don't know.
They're not changing.
No.
They're not evolving.
One thing I will say though, I will give a nod to Vice Media. Those white boys will be going to like the ghetto and having some really, really good documentaries on like remember like Young Thug and Rachel B. Quan. Vice did one of the best interviews on Young Thug and Rachel B. Quan, and we thought that Quan was gonna be the one in the front. Like that was
Vice's. With Vice's, I think you have to have like a favorite person and stick to that person.
You do because Vice is gonna get some bullshit out of that.
I've seen a lot of stuff where like the titles are clickbait.
Yeah, and then it's not really like what it is, right?
Yeah, like I read like there was something about about someone who was running for one of those guys in America who are running for something, and they said how the title says let's just say it was Joe Biden, like just as an example, because I can't remember who it was. Joe Biden stole something from kid. So I clicked on the article, and he didn't steal anything from a kid. Some kid was doing something, and he took it from him to say to avoid harm. Right. Like for instance, like say like a little kid was running around the house with scissors. He's like, "Give me that." Someone he did that and put as Joe Biden like stole from a kid. It's like as an example.
That's extra.
Yeah,
that's extra.
So like I've been reading like a lot, and a lot of Vice articles I read. Well, I like that's because of like that last article I just spoke about. That was the last straw for me. I said, okay, I'm done. I'm not reading this shit no more.
Yeah.
But you have to have what do you think about the whole like flow situation?
Flow?
Yeah.
5 Breakfast Club? They have to do something. You know what I mean? Like, look, gotta make this money. You gotta figure it out. Like, I don't knock them. To be honest, The Breakfast Club is about to like, not gonna end, but
Did I say the same thing, Jamar?
and so
I said the Breakfast Club is ending soon. I
So
know.
what you're saying is like Flow just they need to save money, so they just threw Breakfast Club.
bro,
Well,
and
it's-
also
it's just
Breakfast
to stop
Club
the
after
bleeding.
that beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, but after that beef with Charlemagne and Yee, after that beef, because Envy was on Yee's side, and then Charlemagne did it, and you've been seeing that Charlemagne's doing his own. He has his own kind of branding, his own series, and so you see and they've been alluding that they're not really,
It's funny because if you watch the interview they had recently with it's funny enough, the State of the Culture people, they alluded to that.
yeah, that was
They allude to that because they were talking about like the logistics of like who signed where and how long you're signed to, blah 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 blah. And
Right.
Angela Yee and Charlemagne both said, yeah, we signed the shortest contract
right,
because they don't know, like they don't know what's gonna come up,
right.
right? And for Charlemagne, it's been a lot that's been coming up, right? He's
Also,
probably
there's a lot that he could do by himself too.
yeah, and he's probably been missing a lot of opportunity,
Yeah,
very lucrative opportunity because of Breakfast Club commitments,
possibly.
right? Whereas DJ Envy, he said he signed long term. He says he got 5 kids, so there's no time for him to experiment, and he makes his money.
You know,
Yeah.
DJ Envy's okay. He said,
But Yee said she put a short term, which is surprising.
yeah, because
she's probably ready to kind of just kick it.
I don't know what I know she's doing stuff, but I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, but she's been doing things for a long time, so I'm sure she's fine.
Yeah, she's been in this for
doing
a
it for a
long time.
while.
She's
So
probably
like
gonna
doing
do
her
like a little 1-2 and just.
yeah, just doing her thing. Like she's like well situated. But if they lose Charlemagne, I think
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's done. It's done.
yeah, they're not gonna.
It's done.
Yeah, Charlemagne pretty much made the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Like his antics in like the early 2010s, in like the mid 2010s, early 2010s, is when
Yeah, like-
to be like
Is when
when he was
2013 onward, we're like, boom, yo, this guy's crazy. You know what I mean?
like
he was like
like
LeBron.
before he cleaned up his act. Like, cause remember before he was just trolling. He just asked you questions
Just to piss people off on purpose, and it was interesting.
Yeah, but now he's found a way to ask those questions
And do some
and
really
like,
good interviews, like some Diane
yeah.
Soros. Yeah.
Yeah,
Got some gems too. So,
he's very good at that. I taught him well. I know how to piss people off without pissing people off.
Well, and no, I think that's just because you're Jamaican. I think it's a part of. I think every Jamaican gets a piece of that gene,
That's true.
and we use it depending on how we'd like, depending on how it mixes with other
you
parts.
just use it in a calculated way. Where
Depends.
You just know not to piss them off.
Yeah.
But you get to
See, I know how to piss someone off to the point where they want to fight me, but it's not. I didn't piss that.
It's enough where you're like you didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
It's just.
I'd be like,
yeah.
So I think my issue is that I be rubbing people the wrong way by accident, which is why me and Kanye, sometimes I'm like, I didn't really see myself as a very I don't see myself as outspoken and as strong worded as people say I can be, and so
I think you are.
right. Sometimes I'm like, I didn't even see that. You know what I mean? It's that gene, it's that Jamaican gene.
Yeah, for me though, like I do that, but it's just that I didn't see it before I act. So like I just like I'm going. I already have like like whatever goal, and sometimes something will walk through it, and I just have a bad reaction to it. But it's like
Yeah.
it's in my